This 24-Katut dual-zone air fryer oven with rotisserie immediately caught my attention, honestly, because of its unique design and the promise of handling larger family meals. Looking at it for the first time, I could tell it's not your average air fryer. It's big, sturdy, and looks like something I'd actually leave out on my kitchen counter instead of hiding inside a cabinet. The matte black finish, paired with the shiny stainless interior, feels both modern and classic. It has clean lines and a digital touch control panel that lights up nicely, easy on the eyes, and from my experience, easy to keep clean. The oven size is definitely something you notice right away. At first, I wondered if it would just be too bulky or take up way too much counter space. But surprisingly, the way it's designed, it actually fits in with the rest of my appliances instead of sticking out awkwardly. As for my experience, I was honestly intimidated during setup, just because it looked so much more versatile compared to my old school toaster oven and air fryer combo. There was some initial hesitation with all the accessory trays, rotating rotisserie tools, and the divider for the two zones. I couldn't help but think I was going to mess something up, or just have another complex kitchen gadget taking up space. But I was happily wrong. The instructions are clear, and everything's well organized in the box. All the accessories, like the baking trays and rotisserie spit, slide into place, no guessing required. I set it up alone without any issues, even though it's pretty hefty to lift. What really stands out to me is the dual zone feature. If you're new to air fryers or ovens with multiple zones, it just means you can cook two different dishes at once, each in its own compartment with separate temperature settings. For instance, I made chicken wings in one zone and roasted sweet potatoes in the other. Both finished at the same time with no flavor crossover, and I didn't have to compromise the temperature or cook everything together. I can say this is perfect for anyone who doesn't want to eat soggy fries with their roast, or for families with different taste preferences. The 24-quart capacity really makes a difference, especially if you like to cook in batches or prep meals for several days. I easily fit a whole 3-pound chicken for the rotisserie function, and there was still plenty of room on the other side to bake a loaf of bread or a tray of cookies. The oven comes with 10 automatic cooking presets, like air fry, bake, roast, dehydrate, and of course, rotisserie. These presets take the stress out of cooking. Just pick the mode, set the time, hit start, and walk away. In my opinion, this is really great for beginners or anyone who doesn't want to babysit their food. One thing that I really need to mention is how evenly this oven cooks. The 360-degree heating system, together with its 6 heating tubes and a high-speed dual fan, means no hot or cold spots. My fries came out crispy all around with zero flipping. Even when roasting or baking, I didn't notice any burnt edges or uncooked bits. This could be super helpful if you're worried about uneven cooking or always fussing with food halfway through, just to make sure everything's done. Now let's talk about what I love most about this oven. Dual zone flexibility is a huge plus. Using 2 completely separate areas lets me prep the main dish and sides at once. It's perfect for busy days or when there are several people wanting different things for dinner. The interior is all stainless steel, which means there's no lingering smell from the previous meal, and I can wipe it clean. No scrubbing forever like some other appliances I've tried. Having the extra accessories included, like trays and the rotisserie set, opens up more cooking options. I use the rotisserie for chicken and kebabs, and it actually comes out juicy inside and crispy on the outside, which is not something I could do with smaller air fryers. The safety features are subtle but appreciated. The double-layered glass door stays cool to the touch and doesn't fog up easily, so I don't have to worry about accidental burns. The interior light is bright enough that I can check on food without opening the door, which helps keep everything cooking evenly. In my experience, the digital control panel is responsive and simple. You really don't have to be a techie to get your meal started. But nothing's perfect, and I want to be honest about the drawbacks. The very first thing I noticed is noise. When both fans are on, especially in dual zone mode, the oven is noticeably louder than my old air fryer or toaster oven. It's not a deal breaker for me, but if you're really sensitive to kitchen noise, just be prepared for some humming while you're cooking. Another thing is the initial learning curve, especially if you're using the 2 zones at the same time. I definitely overcooked a batch of cookies the first time because I didn't realize the temperatures could be so different on each side, and each food really responds differently. It took me a couple tries to get the timings and settings just right, but after that it was smooth sailing. The oven itself is a bit heavy, weighing in at over 30 pounds. It's not portable, and once you find a spot for it in your kitchen, you probably won't want to move it all the time. Also, for someone totally new to air fryers or convection ovens, seeing all the trays and parts might feel a little overwhelming at first. So just give yourself some time to get familiar. Cleaning is straightforward though, and I appreciate that most of the removable parts are dishwasher safe. I wipe down the stainless walls a couple times a week, and they didn't stain or hold onto grease like some coated interiors do. The exterior also wipes clean with a damp cloth, and the buttons are flat so crumbs don't get stuck anywhere. In conclusion, after using this 24QT dual-zone air fryer oven with rotisserie for several weeks, I can confidently say it's a fantastic addition to my kitchen. It's perfect for anyone who wants versatility, cooks for a family, or likes the idea of upgrading from a basic air fryer or toaster oven. The dual-zone feature alone makes dinners a breeze, and the generous capacity helps me prep ahead or cook for a crowd. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants to simplify their cooking routine and have more fun trying out new recipes, from rotisserie chickens to homemade pizzas or dried fruits. The noise and learning curve are small prices to pay for the convenience and performance you get. If you liked this quick review and found it helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe and leave your questions or thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching.